Welcome to Hamburg, Germany. Today, we're exploring the Kunsthalle Hamburg, one of the most important art museums in Northern Europe. Known for its impressive collection of European art spanning 7 centuries, this museum is a must-visit for art lovers. From medieval masterpieces to modern contemporary works, the Kunsthalle offers a journey through the evolution of European art. The Kunsthalle Hamburg is strategically situated in the bustling heart of Hamburg, making it one of the city's most accessible and prominent cultural landmarks. It lies just a short walk from the Hamburg Hauptbahnhof, the city's main train station, which connects Hamburg to both national and international destinations, making it extremely convenient for travelers arriving by train. The museum is also positioned along the Hamburger Kunstmile, or Art Mile, a stretch of the city renowned for its concentration of art institutions, galleries, and cultural venues. This prime location places the Kunsthalle in close proximity to other notable attractions, including the Hamburg Museum, and the Speicherstadt Warehouse District, allowing visitors to plan a full day of cultural exploration within a compact area. Architecturally, the Kunsthalle Hamburg is a striking blend of historic grandeur and contemporary innovation. The original building, designed in a neoclassical style, features a monumental facade with elegant columns, sculpted friezes, and large windows that convey a sense of dignity and timelessness. Over the years, the museum has undergone several expansions and renovations, incorporating modern extensions with glass, steel, and open atrium spaces, which contrast beautifully with the historic structure. These modern additions not only increase gallery space but also introduce natural light and airy interiors, creating a welcoming environment for visitors and allowing the artworks to be experienced in a visually harmonious setting. The surrounding area enhances the museum's appeal. Green spaces, pedestrian-friendly streets, and nearby cafes and shops make the approach to the museum pleasant, encouraging visitors to linger and enjoy the neighborhood. Public transport access is excellent, with multiple bus and subway lines stopping near the museum, and parking is available for those traveling by car. This combination of historic architecture, modern design, central urban location, and excellent accessibility makes the Kunsthalle Hamburg not just a repository of art, but also a cultural landmark that integrates seamlessly into the city's vibrant life. The Kunsthalle Hamburg has a rich and fascinating history that spans more than 150 years, reflecting the city's long-standing commitment to art and culture. The museum was officially founded in emerging from a desire among Hamburg's civic leaders and wealthy art patrons to create a public space for the appreciation and study of European art. Initially, the Kunsthalle began as a modest gallery, showcasing works from the city's private collections and smaller donations. Its primary goal was to educate the public and promote cultural engagement, reflecting the 19th century European trend of establishing civic art institutions. As the decades progressed, the museum's collection and reputation grew significantly. During the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the Kunsthalle acquired major works from German, Dutch, and Flemish artists, expanding its holdings to include masterpieces by Rembrandt, Rubens, and Caspar David Friedrich. The museum's role evolved from a simple exhibition space into a prominent cultural institution, hosting exhibitions and fostering artistic dialogue both locally and internationally. The 20th century brought both challenges and opportunities. Despite the turmoil of World War I and World War II, the museum managed to preserve many of its most important works, thanks to careful planning and the dedication of curators and staff. After the war, the Kunsthalle underwent significant reconstruction and modernization, ensuring that it could meet the demands of contemporary museum practice while preserving its historic identity. In the latter half of the 20th century and into the 21st century, the Kunsthalle Hamburg expanded its scope to include modern contemporary art. Notable acquisitions and temporary exhibitions introduced the works of Picasso, Kandinsky, and Emil Nold, as well as innovative contemporary artists, bridging the gap between historical and modern perspectives. Today, the Kunsthalle not only preserves centuries of European art, but also actively engages with new artistic movements, making it a dynamic and evolving institution that continues to draw visitors from around the world. The museum's history is also reflected in its architecture. The original neoclassical building, designed to convey dignity and permanence, has been carefully integrated with modern extensions that provide additional gallery space, natural light, and state-of-the-art exhibition facilities. This combination of historic legacy and contemporary adaptation mirrors the museum's mission, honoring the past while embracing the future of art. The Kunsthalle Hamburg houses an extraordinary collection of old master paintings, representing centuries of European artistic achievement. This section of the museum showcases works from the late medieval period through the 18th century, providing visitors with a comprehensive overview of European art before the modern era. The collection includes both well-known masterpieces and lesser-known gems, offering insight into the evolution of styles, techniques, and themes over time. Among the highlights are paintings by Rembrandt van Rijn, whose mastery of light, shadow, and human emotion is evident in his portraits and biblical scenes. His works are often noted for their dramatic use of chiaroscuro, a technique that creates a striking contrast between light and dark, giving depth and intensity to the subject. The museum also features works by Peter Paul Rubens, celebrated for his dynamic compositions, vibrant color palette, and depictions of mythological and historical subjects. Rubens' paintings reflect the grandeur and drama of the Baroque era, captivating viewers with their energy and movement. In addition, the collection includes works by Caspar David Friedrich, a leading figure of German Romanticism. Friedrich's landscapes evoke a sense of introspection, often portraying solitary figures amidst vast, sublime, natural settings. His paintings highlight the romantic fascination with emotion, spirituality, and the sublime, contrasting the detailed realism of earlier periods. Other notable Old Masters in the collection include Albrecht Dürer, Lucas Cranach the Elder, and Franz Hals, each contributing unique styles and perspectives that trace the development of European art. The Old Masters collection is not limited to paintings alone. The Kunsthalle Hamburg also preserves drawings, prints, and sculptures from this period, allowing visitors to explore the artistic process and the variety of media employed by these early masters. These works provide context for understanding the techniques, materials, and cultural influences that shaped European art over centuries. Through its Old Masters collection, the Kunsthalle offers a chronological and thematic journey, enabling visitors to witness the transformation of artistic expression, from religious iconography and courtly portraits to landscapes and allegorical compositions. The presentation of these works in thoughtfully designed galleries, with careful lighting and explanatory signage, ensures that every visitor can fully appreciate the historical significance, technical mastery, and emotional resonance of these timeless artworks. The Kunsthalle Hamburg offers a remarkable collection of 19th-century art, capturing a period of dramatic transformation in European painting and reflecting the social, cultural, and technological changes of the era. This section bridges the gap between the classical Old Masters and the modern movements of the 20th century, providing a rich narrative of artistic evolution. The 19th century was marked by the rise of Romanticism, Realism, and Impressionism, and the museum's collection showcases exemplary works from each of these influential movements. Romanticism is well represented in the museum, emphasizing emotional intensity, individual expression, and the sublime beauty of nature. Artists like Caspar David Friedrich are central to this collection, with landscapes that evoke contemplation and spiritual reflection. These works often feature dramatic skies, vast natural vistas, and solitary figures, emphasizing humanity's relationship to nature and the transcendent. The romantic approach celebrates imagination and emotion over strict realism, offering viewers a sense of the spiritual and the poetic in everyday life. Realism emerged in reaction to Romanticism, focusing on the accurate depiction of contemporary life. Artists sought to portray ordinary people, work, and social realities with an idealized honesty. In the Kunsthalle, visitors can see paintings by German realist painters such as Adolf Menzel, whose detailed depictions of urban life, industry, and social scenes provide a fascinating glimpse into 19th-century German society. Realist art bridges the gap between the emotional intensity of Romanticism and the more experimental approaches of Impressionism. The museum also boasts an impressive collection of Impressionist works, highlighting the shift toward capturing fleeting moments, light, and atmosphere. German Impressionists like Max Liebermann and Lovis Corinth are particularly prominent. Liebermann's paintings often feature scenes of daily life, garden landscapes, and leisure activities, rendered with loose brushwork and vibrant colors that capture the effects of natural light. Corinth, influenced by French Impressionism, combines energetic brushstrokes with expressive figures, exploring both portraiture and landscapes. Together, these artists illustrate the growing interest in perception, movement, and modern life in late 19th century European art. The 19th century galleries at the Kunsthalle Hamburg are thoughtfully arranged to guide visitors chronologically and thematically, allowing them to observe the evolution of style, technique, and subject matter. The museum provides extensive context, including historical background, artistic influences, and explanations of artistic techniques. This enables visitors to fully appreciate not only the aesthetic beauty of the works, but also their cultural significance and the innovative spirit of 19th century artists. Through this collection, the Kunsthalle Hamburg demonstrates how art both reflected and shaped society during a period of industrialization, social change, and the emergence of modern consciousness, making it an essential stop for anyone seeking to understand the artistic heritage of Europe. The Kunsthalle Hamburg is not only celebrated for its historic collections, but also for its extensive, modern, and contemporary art holdings, which offer visitors a dynamic exploration of artistic innovation from the 20th century to the present day. This section highlights the museum's commitment to bridging historical traditions with modern expression, showcasing how artists have responded to social, political, and cultural shifts through new forms, techniques, and ideas. The 20th century collection includes German Expressionism, Bauhaus-influenced works, and international modernist movements. Artists such as Emil Nolde, Ernst Ludwig Kirchner, and Vasily Kandinsky are central to this collection, representing the vibrant experimentation and emotional intensity characteristic of the period. Expressionist works often feature bold colors, distorted forms, and heightened emotional impact, reflecting artists' responses to the uncertainties of a rapidly changing world. Kandinsky, for example, explored abstraction and spirituality in his paintings, pioneering a visual language that moved beyond representational art. The museum also presents works by Pablo Picasso, Marc Chagall, and other major international modernists, illustrating the cross-cultural influences that shaped 20th century art. Picasso's innovative approaches to the form and perspective, along with Chagall's poetic and colorful compositions, highlight the diversity of artistic exploration during this era. These works demonstrate how artists sought new ways to communicate emotion, identity, and social commentary, breaking away from traditional academic constraints. In addition to modernism, the Kunsthalle Hamburg actively engages with contemporary art, including post-war painting, installation, photography, and conceptual works. Contemporary galleries feature artists experimenting with mixed media, performance, and digital art, offering reflections on modern life, globalization, identity, and technology. These pieces often challenge conventional notions of art, inviting visitors to think critically and engage in dialogue. The museum regularly updates these exhibitions, providing a platform for emerging artists and fresh perspectives. The museum's modern and contemporary galleries are designed to enhance the visitor experience. Open light-filled spaces, flexible layouts, and interactive installations create an environment that encourages exploration and reflection. Carefully curated thematic presentations allow for connections between historical and contemporary works, showing how modern artists both draw inspiration from them and challenge the artistic traditions of the past. Through its modern and contemporary collections, the Kunsthalle Hamburg demonstrates that art is a living, evolving dialogue. It provides a space for visitors to encounter groundbreaking ideas, innovative techniques, and diverse voices, making it not only a repository of historic art, but also a vibrant center for contemporary cultural engagement. The Kunsthalle Hamburg is renowned for its dynamic program of special exhibitions, which complement its permanent collection and offer visitors a constantly evolving artistic experience. These exhibitions provide a platform to showcase international masterpieces, highlight emerging artists, and explore thematic or historical subjects in depth, ensuring that each visit can offer something new and unique. Special exhibitions at the Kunsthalle often feature loaned works from major museums around the world, allowing visitors to see pieces that would otherwise be inaccessible. Past exhibitions have included celebrated retrospectives of European masters, such as Rembrandt, Van Gogh, and Monet, as well as curated shows focusing on artistic movements like Expressionism, Cubism, or Surrealism. These exhibitions are meticulously researched, with attention to historical context, artistic influence, and technical mastery, giving viewers a deeper understanding of the featured works. In addition to historical retrospectives, the Kunsthalle Hamburg frequently hosts exhibitions dedicated to contemporary art and photography, highlighting innovative approaches and current social or cultural themes. These exhibitions may include immersive installations, large-scale multimedia works, and interactive displays that challenge traditional notions of how art is experienced. By presenting contemporary voices alongside historical collections, the museum creates a dialogue between the past and the present, emphasizing the continuity and evolution of artistic expression. The museum places a strong emphasis on educational programming in conjunction with these exhibitions. Guided tours, lectures, workshops, and publications are often offered to provide visitors with context, analysis, and insights into the themes and techniques explored. This ensures that audiences of all backgrounds, whether casual visitors, students, or art scholars, can fully engage with the material. The special exhibition spaces themselves are designed with flexibility in mind. Modern lighting, climate control, and adaptable gallery layouts allow curators to create exhibitions that are visually striking and technically sophisticated. Large open galleries accommodate monumental works, while smaller, intimate spaces are ideal for drawings, prints, or focused thematic displays. Through its special exhibitions, the Kunsthalle Hamburg reinforces its position as a leading cultural institution. Combining historical scholarship with contemporary relevance, these exhibitions attract not only local visitors but also international audiences, enhancing the museum's reputation as a hub of artistic innovation, cultural dialogue, and global exchange. The Kunsthalle Hamburg is not only a home to world-class art but also a striking example of architectural evolution, blending historic grandeur with contemporary design. The museum's architecture reflects its long history, with the original building dating back to 1869 and subsequent expansions that harmonize classical elements with modern innovations. This combination creates an engaging visual experience, even before visitors encounter the artworks themselves. The original neoclassical facade, Hamburg conveys a sense of permanence and civic pride, characterized by stately columns, symmetrical proportions, and sculptural details. The exterior evokes the dignity and formality typical of 19th-century European public buildings. Large windows allow natural light to penetrate the galleries, creating a welcoming and well-lit interior. Ornamental features, such as carved friezes and decorative cornices, showcase the craftsmanship and attention to detail of the period, reflecting the city's commitment to culture and the arts. In the 20th and 21st centuries, the museum underwent significant modern expansions, designed to accommodate growing collections and contemporary exhibition needs. These extensions feature glass facades, steel frameworks, and open atrium spaces, which contrast beautifully with the historic structure. The interplay between old and new architecture creates a dialogue between tradition and modernity, enhancing the visitor experience. The use of natural light, high ceilings, and open floor plans in these modern areas allows the artworks to be displayed in a spacious, airy environment that emphasizes clarity and visual impact. Inside, the museum's galleries are thoughtfully arranged to create a seamless flow through different periods and styles. High-quality lighting systems, climate control, and careful spatial planning ensure that both historical masterpieces and contemporary works are presented under optimal conditions. The museum also incorporates intimate spaces for drawings, prints, and small sculptures, alongside large halls designed for monumental paintings or installation art, providing versatility in exhibition design. Additional interior features include grand staircases, elegant corridors, and comfortable visitor amenities, such as seating areas, cafes, and a museum shop. These elements contribute to a welcoming atmosphere, encouraging visitors to spend extended time exploring the galleries. The architecture itself becomes part of the storytelling, as visitors move through spaces that reflect centuries of design evolution while engaging with a diverse array of artworks. The Kunsthalle Hamburg's architectural blend of historic and contemporary elements exemplifies how a museum can honor its past while embracing the needs of modern visitors and artists. It stands as a cultural landmark, not only for its collections but also for the thoughtful design and aesthetic experience it provides, making a visit memorable both visually and intellectually. Visiting the Kunsthalle Hamburg is an accessible and enriching experience, with facilities and services designed to accommodate a wide range of audiences. From casual visitors to art enthusiasts and scholars, the museum is located centrally in Hamburg, just a short walk from the Hauptbahnhof main train station and along the Hamburger Kunstmile Art Mile, making it easily reachable by train, bus, or subway. For those arriving by car, parking facilities are available nearby. Though public transport is often the most convenient option in Hamburg's bustling city center, the museum is generally open daily, with hours that accommodate both local visitors and international tourists. Admission fees vary depending on whether visitors are exploring the permanent collection or attending special exhibitions, with discounts often available for students, seniors, and groups. Tickets can typically be purchased online, allowing for faster entry and the ability to plan visits around busy periods or popular exhibitions. The Kunsthalle Hamburg places a strong emphasis on visitor services and educational programming. Guided tours are available in multiple languages, offering in-depth insights into the artworks, artists, and historical context. Audio guides provide a self-paced option for those who prefer to explore independently. Additionally, the museum frequently hosts workshops, lectures, and family-friendly activities, ensuring that visitors of all ages can engage meaningfully with the art on display. Amenities within the museum enhance the overall experience. A museum cafe offers refreshments and a relaxing space to reflect on the artworks, while a museum shop provides a range of art books, prints, and souvenirs. Accessibility is a priority. Ramps, elevators, and accessible restrooms are available for visitors with mobility needs, and the museum strives to accommodate those with sensory or other accessibility requirements. For photography enthusiasts, the Kunsthalle typically allows non-flash photography in many areas, though restrictions may apply in special exhibitions to protect sensitive artworks. Visitors are encouraged to check current guidelines upon arrival. The museum also maintains an active online presence, providing information about upcoming exhibitions, events, and educational programs. which helps visitors plan their trip and stay updated on the museum's activities. Overall, the Kunsthalle Hamburg offers a visitor experience that is both comfortable and intellectually stimulating. Its combination of central location, thoughtful amenities, educational resources, and accessible facilities ensures that everyone from first-time tourists to seasoned art connoisseurs enjoy a rewarding and memorable visit. The Kunsthalle Hamburg stands as one of Northern Europe's most significant cultural institutions, offering a rich and immersive journey through centuries of art, from its carefully preserved old master paintings to its dynamic modern and contemporary collections. The museum presents a comprehensive view of European artistic evolution. Visitors are not only exposed to masterpieces by renowned artists such as Rembrandt, Rubens, Caspar, David Friedrich, Max Liebermann, Picasso, and Kandinsky, but also to emerging voices in contemporary art, reflecting the ongoing dialogue between tradition and innovation. The museum's central location, along Hamburg's Art Mile, near the Hauptbahnhof, makes it an accessible and convenient destination for both local residents and international travelers. Its architectural blend of neoclassical elegance and modern design enhances the visitor experience, with light-filled galleries, flexible exhibition spaces, and thoughtfully curated interiors that complement the artworks on display. Special exhibitions, educational programs, and interactive installations ensure that each visit to the Kunsthalle Hamburg offers something new, making it a living, evolving space rather than a static repository of art. Whether exploring centuries-old masterpieces, attending a cutting-edge contemporary installation, or simply enjoying the atmosphere of the museum's elegant interiors, visitors are offered a holistic cultural experience that stimulates both the mind and the senses. Ultimately, the Kunsthalle Hamburg is more than a museum. It is a cultural landmark that embodies the spirit of Hamburg itself, a city that values history, creativity, and international engagement. For art lovers, history enthusiasts, students, and casual visitors alike, it promises an unforgettable encounter with art in all its forms. A visit here is not only an opportunity to view extraordinary artworks, but also a chance to reflect on the human experience across time, space, and imagination, making it an essential destination for anyone seeking to understand the depth and breadth of European artistic heritage.